Hey guys, my name is Michelle and today I'm going to be doing a video kind of freestyle, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to be doing things that I hate in college. So this is literally just a rant video just because there's just things that are upsetting. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is parking. Parking is literally so expensive, and where I live, it's cold, it snows, it delays everything because you have to walk through the snow or you have to drive 30 miles an hour in like a 65 zone or whatever. So parking is so expensive. My mom paid for parking for me this semester just because I was like, please, like, I don't want to walk in the cold. And like the very top parking, you have to like get the shuttle or be prepared for like your 15 to 20 minute walk down. So parking is just ridiculously expensive, and I feel like after I pay $3,000 a semester, I've given you my all. Like, I can't give you any more. So parking just sucks. So just be ready for that. If you can find like those side parkings that are free, go for it. Just because like for me, I'm just like, I don't want to give you any more money than I already have, but I still do because I'm lazy and cold. So also at my school, there's an app that people that live nearby will like kind of rent out their parking space for the day or for like the semester or whatever. So you should definitely look, oh, what face did I just make? So you should definitely look into that to see if like your school has something like that, because any way to save money on parking is good. Next, my school isn't like, I've been to a couple California schools and like it's more like walking and like biking friendly. My school isn't really that way. Like it's just like this long thing and then it has like the street surrounding it, but it's just like you are supposed to go 25, but like it's not like people just walk, and like it's not like Davis, okay? So like it's not that. So people will just like, and I honestly, like, I'm always like, you must be from California, because like some people will just like start walking across the street without like looking, without anything. And like our school again is not designed for that. Like it's not supposed to be that way. So like if I run you over, I'm going to jail, but it's your fault. So just be careful when you walk, just because like that is super irritating, especially if I'm like, I don't want to say zone out when I drive, but like I do. So if you just like start walking without even giving me an indication that you're gonna cross the street, I'm gonna go to jail, and I don't want to. Next thing I want to talk about is okay, so there's like long tables, right? Sometimes, and some you don't get your own desk, but it's just like a long table and you get your own chair, obviously. So then like the space that you have for yourself isn't very defined, but I feel like it's kind of common sense. So I just literally hate when like people will like put their hydro flask like right here, like in front of me. Like you have this whole space, like this is my bubble. Like I don't know, it drives me crazy. Like I'm very conscious of that. I'll just have my notebook right in front of me and my hydro flask right in front of me. Like this is my space. But other people are just like, let me spread everything and just like pretend that you're not there. And going off of that, I guess this is more like a personal story, but one time I sat down because it was almost like I'm always like on time. So I just sat down at the only place that I found, and these girls gave me like a weird look, and I was just like, okay, I don't know. But so anyway, I guess I ended up sitting between like two of them were to my right, then me, and then another friend was on my other side, which I don't know why they did that. I feel like they were saving my spot for someone else, but I honestly just didn't notice. And then the teacher was like, or professor was like, oh, like get with your partner, you know, and talk or whatever. So I just turned and I was going to talk to them, and then they kind of just like the two girls on my right just kind of like looked, oops, sorry. So like the two girls to my right kind of just like looked through me, almost like as if I wasn't there. And then the girl to my left was kind of doing the same. And the girl that was on her side was like, hey, do you want to work together? And she was like, I'm actually with my friends. So then I was just like super irritated, and I was like, oh, let's just switch spots, and like I'll be with her and you can be with your friends or whatever. And like, point of this story is like, you are not going to die if you are not with your friends. Like, I promise you, you will be okay. So just like, don't be so rude to people. Like, it's, for me, I was just like, whatever. But like the girl that was on the other side, I just felt like that was so rude. Why couldn't you just be like, yeah, let's be partners? Because they already have two, you know, they'll be okay, and you'll be okay if you don't talk for 5 seconds. So that's just a thing. Okay, so the last thing I want to touch on is people that just like have these huge circles and like they're having a good time and they're talking, and like I'm all for it or whatever, but like just like smack in the middle of a sidewalk, or like just like in like a hallway. And I'm shy, so it's like it's hard for me to even be like, excuse me or whatever. Well, like now I can do it. So I guess it's like two things: those people and the people that just like walk really slow in groups, but like they take up the whole hallway. Like, just don't do that. Like, I feel like it frustrates me because I'm always running late, or I'm just like right on time. So like if anything delays me, like I'll be late. So I know that like that's kind of my fault, but like I cannot stand it. Like, I don't know, like there's all these I sound so petty, but like there's all these like couches, there's like, I don't know, there's like lounges, there's like areas for you to like have your discussions and catch up and whatever. Like that's why those are there. Like the hallway is there for me to walk through. Like, sometimes people, like, we get caught up in our conversations, especially if you haven't seen someone in a long time, but just like being aware that like you are not the only person that is there is like very important. And I feel like just like a good skill to have, just because it just like it drives me insane. Like it just, and it happens all the time. Like they'll find each other like the first few days of classes and they're like, oh my god, I haven't seen you, like la 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 la, and then like they'll block that end of the hallway, so like you have to like go around, or like sometimes I'll even say excuse me and it's like nothing, like I don't exist. So yeah, that just like drives me crazy. I feel like I'm just like a on-the-go person, like from here to here, like this, like I just like don't, like I want a clear pathway. So that just like drives me crazy. But yeah, that was my last thing. Hopefully I didn't sound like too crazy. I know I was like the whole time, sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment and let me know what drives you crazy at your school, or if anything made you laugh. Hopefully something did. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!